Hello everyone, and welcome to this Emini S&P futures review using SmartTools for SmartLevels. The chart is a 2-point range bar chart based on tick data. Today is Thursday, June 23rd. It's almost 2 o'clock, the end of the lunch hour, and I'm reviewing the whole week from Monday, June 20th, because yesterday was the FOMC rate decision. This is a big week. I know a lot of currency traders take the entire week off because volatility is very slow before the rate decision and can be quite wild afterwards. So let's just take a look at the beginning of the week. We can see this is a setup bar that occurred right out 2 minutes after the open. A beautiful setup. Trade goes to reach both profit targets. There's a trend continuation setup. It's textbook off this black bar, and it's also validated by the day trading level, goes to reach the single profit target, and of course the overhead position trading level and higher. There's another setup. Had you decided to wait for this market to test the position trading level first, you could have taken this setup, waited for this entry to trigger and a pullback to the position trading level, and then a ride up to the overhead position trading level for another very nice trade. Nothing going on here the rest of the day. Let's just go forward to Tuesday. Pretty much the same thing as Monday. The market opens up at 10 o'clock actually. So it consolidated for the first half hour here, finally decided to go north. This trade was validated by the position trading level. Both profit targets were reached, the overhead position trading level, very nearly reaching the overhead day trading level. And then there's nothing happening in here. So it's time to move on to Wednesday. This is the FOMC rate decision day. This is the first setup that's validated by the smart level here, the position trading level. I'm sorry, I'm off by one here. My arrow is off by one. This is the first trade setup, which is 3 minutes after the market opens, and the trade triggers, goes on to reach both overhead profit targets, pulls back. There's a trend continuation setup right here, which goes on to reach the overhead position trading level. And we start getting into the rate decision announcement here. Afterwards, the market starts to absorb the news and decides it doesn't like it, so it starts to sell off. This is at 15:30, half hour before the market closes. This trade is validated by the position trading level and goes down to reach both profit targets and the lower position trading level going into the close. Going forward to today, let's take a look. Today is a choppy day. The market dropped in the overnights. This first short setup is validated by the smart level. This is not a trade that I would take. It did, however, reach both profit targets, but I didn't like it because the market had already moved so far down. I suppose you could expect some follow through, but I thought I'd wait and see how things played out. This first counter trend long setup of the day I would pass on. This is the first break of the trend line, this dotted line here, which I've drawn off the highs. It does not reach the projected profit target before pulling back. This is the trade setup that I would have taken. I didn't trade today in this market, this trade trigger, but this is the trade setup that I would have taken. This is the first break of the trend line, a pullback to it, and then a surge up. The trade triggered and failed. This would have been a losing trade. However, the market consolidated from here, and there were several additional long trades going into the lunch hour. This long trade here and this long trade here. Right 40 minutes after the beginning of the lunch hour, reaches both profit targets and the overhead position trading level. Well, that's all she wrote. So long for now.